Okay. Hey everybody, it's 12:05. I'm Kristina, actually. Get ready for your dino of the day. Today's topic is games. We got a special request because you love the games that we do so much that is our theme for the day. And I have a dino for you that fits this theme, even if you don't believe that it does right now. This is the Corythosaurus. It is named after a Corinthian warrior because of the helmet on its head. And so I thought Corythosaurus, Corinthian, gladiators, the original games, and then the internet confirmed it. Corinthian is an adjective meaning involving or displaying the highest standards of sportsmanship.
That's going to be important.
Spirit Award Dino of the Day.
Heck yeah. This is it. This is your Dino of the Day. We'll see. I'm excited to see your paleo art galleries at the end. If you need to put like a Olympic medal around its neck, you know, go crazy. But this is Corythosaurus. So like Kristina said, we're going to play a bunch of games today. We're going to start with Dino of the Day, and then we're going to move on to a rapid fire scavenger hunt with two of you. Then we're going to do a quick round of trivia that involves all of you in some polls. We'll see who can get the best score in trivia. But then, and you're going to want to be here for this, we are going to, you know how sometimes, like, let me backtrack. Grace and Kristina are going to fight to the death, basically, is what's going to happen. Our last game is going to be Grace versus Kristina for co-host supremacy. This is a battle that may strain friendships, may break them. We don't know. But I think it's important for you to stick around for that. Today is all about sportsmanship and games and learning dinosaurs through fun, hence Corythosaurus. That's a great Dino of the Day to get us started. But after our Dino of the Day, obviously we got to do Dino or not a Dino. So Kristina, do we have a participant that you would like to attempt to get a 6 out of 10 in Dino or not a Dino?
15 seconds.
You need 15 seconds?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I will continue to riff on why Corythosaurus is.
Oh, Grace is picking who's playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you. I don't have my tiny Corythosaurus, but I have one from when I first moved to New York City. And I made Dustin be my friend and let him, or let myself onto his tour at the American Museum of Natural History. And that was my dino hunt, dino that I got. My first AM&H mini dino in my house. And now it's overrun with them.
Cool. Grace, your time's up. Who's playing?
All right. The person I'm messaging is not paying attention to me, so I'm just going to pick someone else.
Okay.
So Haley, you are going to play Dino, not a Dino. Are you excited? I love your sweatshirt. It's purple. It's retro. It's great. Your background's amazing. So you're going to do it.
Yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Let me get rid of my phone screen here. I like that did you ask Haley or did you say, Haley, you're playing?
No. Haley and I were back channeling and
Okay.
She is totally pumped.
Okay, cool. Haley, first and foremost, what is behind you?
This is a frogfish. So this is the focus of my PhD, the love of my life. Oh, sorry, my dog is going a bit crazy.
It's okay.
Is that the other love of your life besides the fish? Okay.
Yeah, it was, she did not wish me a happy Mother's Day, which was a little rude of her.
Rude.
Wow.
Rude.
Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully you can prove how amazing you are by getting just a 6 out of 10. Remember, all you have to do is get 60% to pass Dino or not a Dino. Are you familiar with this game?
I am.
Okay, just for those of you who may not be familiar, I'm going to read you the name of 10 different animals, some of which are real dinosaurs, some of which I've totally made up. You have to discern the real from the fake. Feel free to look around the Zoom room. People are going to give you helpful thumbs up. Well, maybe helpful thumbs up and thumbs down. If you need a spelling, feel free to ask for that. Are you ready to play?
I am looking around to find Bryn. I'm looking for Natty. I'm looking for the iconic winners.
Nice, right. That's smart. This is going to be only slightly more stressful than any like thesis defense you ever have to do. Let's dig in. Animal number 1, Kylornis. Kylornis.
Could I get a spelling on that?
Sure. Kylornis. Kylornis.
I'm going to go with not a dino. I'm seeing a decent amount of thumbs down on that.
You are correct. That is not a dino. You are 1 for 1. Off to a great start. Next, number 2, Magnorostris. Magnorostris.
I'm going to say dino.
That is correct. As a science person, do you have any idea what that name might mean? Magnorostris.
Like large nose or like
Boom,
large.
nailed it. Yep. The hadrosaur with like a big nose area. Cool. Number 3, you're 2 for 2. You're doing great. Pelicanimimus.
I'm getting some enthusiastic thumbs up. So I'm going to go with is a dino.
I can't tell you if you're right or wrong until I don't know why this has turned into you telling us what it means. What does Pelicanimimus mean?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming it looks like a pelican.
Okay, pelican, yep. Yeah, mimus is mimic, so basically pelican mimic. Looks like a pelican is basically exactly right. All right, you are 3 for 3. You're doing great. Number 4, lay along.
That is not a dino.
Wow, authoritative.
I think I figured out your theme here.
All right, don't spoil the theme yet. We'll get there. Wow, you figured out very early. Yikes. All right, 4 out of 4. Next, Regaliceratops.
I'm going to go with yes.
The confidence you're bringing today is unparalleled. I love it. 5 out of 5. You're doing great.
There's some really confident thumbs up in the gallery, and I would just like to appreciate all of you for this.
See, science is a collaborative process. You know, it's a meeting of the minds. We learn more together. The sum is greater than the parts. All right, here we go. Number 6, Protocephalook.
That is not a dino.
Protocephalook is not a dinosaur. You are 6 for 6. You've already won the game. Let's see if you can go for a cool 10 out of 10 Tyrannotitan.
I'm going to go with Martin is giving enthusiastic thumbs up, so I'm going to go with the dino.
7 out of 7. Just when I think I'm making this a little bit harder. Number 8, Ceratore.
Not a dino.
No. Okay. I feel like you've probably figured out the theme. Do you want to share with everyone what you think the theme of the not dinos is?
I'm truly confident it is Star Wars. I have not seen Star Wars, but okay. I have seen all the memes on the internet.
Okay. So Kylornis is one. Leia Long, yep. Protocephalook, Ceratore. We've got 2 more though. You've only gotten 8 out of 10 thus far. Beryllium.
Can you spell that?
Barilium. Beryllium. I only see a couple thumbs.
There's some, I'm going to go with a dino. It sounds weird enough that it sounds like one of those like weird random dinos that does not end with Saurus or Rex or Pod.
I was hoping maybe you would confuse beryllium with barium, the element, but you have not, and you are correct. Beryllium is a dinosaur. Crushing the game, 9 out of 10. This last one is very hard. This is go for 10 for 10. You get to be on the highest level of the trophy cabinet for Dino 101 participants. Last but not least, Chewbacopteryx.
Oh, God.
Chewbacopteryx. Would you like a spelling?
I would love a spelling,
okay,
actually.
It is Chewbacopteryx, Chewbacopteryx.
You know, I'm gonna go with not a dino, but it sounds so convincing, and I would love it to be.
I appreciate that. Pandering will get you everywhere. You have won the game. You've got 10 out of 10. Congratulations. If and when you were here tomorrow, I assume you're going to try to be here tomorrow.
Yes.
You and Grace are going to pick our competitor tomorrow. Congrats on studying frogfish.
Thank you.
They are beautiful. Is that life size, by the way?
No, life size. Like they'll range between kind of like a nice chunky boy around this size to about like a large guinea pig.
Okay. Where in the world are frogfish found?
So they're actually found around the world. So if you live on any of the coasts, especially if you live down the Gulf Coast, you can find a whole bunch of frogfish. Cool. There's one that's called the sargassum frogfish, and it lives in sargassum, which is floating seaweed. And it's the only frogfish that does not like exclusively live on the bottom, but instead like grabs onto the sargassum with its little fins. And it can walk, swim, and jet propulse. So if you thought you liked fish before, you better like frogfish now.
That's actually a good segue to remind everyone, Friday night, 9 p.m., we're doing scales versus feathers for our show Versus. So I assume you're going to be there standing
of course.
fish.
Fish all the way. No offense to dinosaurs. I think dinosaurs are far superior to birds, but bird Twitter can back off on fish Twitter.
All right. If you guys don't know, there's a big science Twitter feud between bird people and fish people. It's a whole thing.
Jada has my full support all the time, so.
All right, we're not drawing sides right now, but we are drawing sides in a moment. Thank you, first of all, for playing, Haley. That was great. Kristina, Grace, we're moving on to game number 2, which is our rapid fire. We're stuck in our homes. Let's try to have a dinosaur-inspired Zoom scavenger hunt. Do we have 2 competitors?
I need 15 seconds. Sorry.
Grace, you've had 15 minutes. This is why all right. Kristina,
okay,
can we get any help from you?
Yeah.
So we have one contestant that Kristina can introduce.
Okay, go ahead, Kristina.
Okay, our reigning champion is Natty.
Okay, Natty. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. We could do Natty versus. How do you guys feel about Natty versus Lena?
Okay, I got it. So yes. So Dinosaur's Rex. Yes, confirmed. Great. Okay, thank you for confirming. So our 2 reigning. Dinosaur's Rex did a great job with Dino, not a Dino. Natty's done a great job with both. So you guys are gonna battle it out.
All right. So Natty, Dinosaur's Rex. Here's how this game is gonna work. We're gonna have 3 rounds, and each round is a scavenger hunt, and your job is to find something in your abode. I love Natty's like up. She's ready. She's stretching out. Find something that will check off this particular clue for the scavenger hunt. Now, it's totally subjective, which means there's no like right answer or wrong answer. What you guys bring us will be judged by myself, Grace, and Kristina for the better scavenger hunt thing. There are 3 rounds of ascending difficulty. Are you guys ready for round 1? Yeah, Lena? Yeah, you ready? All right. Here we go. Round 1, you have 30 seconds. You need to bring me the best dinosaur. Go. Bring us the best dinosaur. And they're off. I wonder what dinosaur they're going to bring. Remember, this is very subjective. I'm going to keep talking really quick like it's an auction because I feel like that's what needs to happen while there's no thing on the video. And someone seems to be back. She's coming back. She's looking up. She's around. Maybe something is hidden in the piano. She's not sure. She has one thing in her hand. Natty has something in her hand. Lena's, I don't know where Lena is. Hopefully she'll be back soon.
Lena's back. Lena's back.
She's back. Okay, they're both back. All right. So Natty, you came back first. Natty, can you tell us what you have there and why it's the best dinosaur?
Oh, this is the one I was looking for.
Okay, so what are you holding? Why is it the best dinosaur?
It's a giant T-Rex.
Enough said. It's a giant T-Rex, okay? Lenosaurus, what do you got here? What are you holding? And can you tell us why it's the best dinosaur?
I have a T-Rex too because it's my favorite dinosaur.
Okay.
Oh, so it's a battle of the T-Rexes.
It's 2 T-Rex battles. I'm not sure who's going to take this round. They brought the same thing. I don't, Grace, what do you think?
Wait, hold them up one more time.
Yeah, hold them both up, guys.
All right.
Spottage on that one.
Natty, hold yours up one more time.
Natty, hold up your dino.
Hold up your dinosaur.
Natty, can you hear us? Hold up. Thanks, Natty's mom.
Yeah, I like the. Yeah, go ahead, Grace.
You know, I kind of gotta go with the giant one. It's just so giant, and that head is really giant. I kind of love it.
All right, Dinosaurs, I loved yours. Don't worry, there are 3 rounds. It's still anyone's game. Natty takes the first round. Second round. This is a clue straight from Kristina. You guys need to bring us something that belongs in a museum.
This
Something
is up
that
to your
belongs
interpretation.
in a museum.
Ow.
It's your interpretation. What is
Lena, Lena, don't injure yourself. No injuries allowed.
I love the chaotic supermarket sweep, shop-till-you-drop energy of this game.
It's very guys' grocery games.
Yeah. Right. Lena's, let's see. Natty, they're both seem to be back. I like Natty's got the Beats by Dre situation. Dinosaur, Natty, you brought something. Okay, Dinosaur, you got something? All right, let's have Natty go first. Natty, what are you holding? Can you tell us?
2 fossils.
Of what?
I think this one is leaf prints, I think, or something.
Okay.
I don't know where this one is.
All right. Sounds like
Probably rock.
maybe your local museum's next ID day, identification day. You should bring those in. They can probably tell you what era at least they're from. Dinosaur, what do you got?
Ammonite.
An Ammonite.
An Ammonite. Oh,
So
you know
nice.
I love a swirly boy.
Yeah, Kristina, who do you think takes this round?
I need to give it to Dinosaur on this one.
Yeah.
She's got the ID confidently.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like it looks like she's in a library too.
Yes.
Yes. All right. That was a great second round. It is now tied. It is 1-1. This is for all the marbles. It's anyone's game. This is incredibly subjective. Grace judged first round. Kristina judged the second round. I am the sole judge of this third round because you guys need to bring me something I like. Just bring me something I will like. Think about what you know about me. It can't be a dinosaur because we already did that. Bring me something, anything that you think I will like. This game is turned into Panderfest 2020. Peasants, bring me something I will admire. Natty's back already. What is she holding? Let's see. It's a waffle. Oh boy, that's gonna be tough to beat. That is gonna be tough to beat. That's a great take. Those of you who is first time here at Dino 101, we have lots of.
Lena has a good one too.
Lena, what is that? What are you holding?
It's a stuffed cat.
Oh.
Because I know you like cats.
I do like cats.
Yeah.
Stuffed cat. Natty is holding up a waffle. Natty, can you explain to us why you've brought me a waffle?
You do waffle over pancake. You don't like some pancake. We have waffles.
Oh wow, this is tough. I'm gonna need some help from Grace and Kristina.
Oh,
yikes!
I mean, I'm totally leaning to Lena's cat. I mean, I love a waffle, but you know I love cats, and that stuffed cat is just so cute. So my vote's with Lena.
Interesting, Kristina.
Oh, it is a really cute stuffed cat. But I'd feel bad if I were to eat it. And that waffle, I'd feel less bad, more excited to eat. So I say Natty's waffle.
Yo, this is really tough. This is neck and neck, but I think because of like the niche joke that she brought to the fore here, I think we got to give it to Natty with the waffle.
All right,
I do love cats.
Yay, I still love waffles anyway.
Sorry, Jada.
Natty, you are now like a multiple game champion for Dino 101. Congratulations. You have won the game. I don't know what prize you have other than everyone's admiration and respect. So do you have any final words from the winner's podium, Natty?
No, I'm sorry, Jada. I choose pancake. This is my mom.
Oh, wow. Hey, I can take this victory away. How dare you besmirch the good name of waffles? I'm kidding.
No. I mean, I think she wins extra hard because she was putting aside her own wants and needs for the game. So
it was something I think I wanted. That's fair. That's fair.
You know, yeah, you won extra hard. Great job, Natty.
Great job. Great job, Natty. All right. Now we're going to move on to a game that literally all of us can play. This is going to be a somewhat picture-based trivia. Some of it's going to be review of stuff that we've learned before. Actually, probably almost all of it. We'll see how well you guys have been paying attention. Dino 101. So we have a few different polls. What I need you guys to do, you're going to answer the polls, so we're going to see where people answer, but I need you to write down your answer on something so you can keep score of how many you've gotten right, because I'm excited to see if anyone can get all, I think 6. Yeah, we're going to have 6 questions, all 6 questions right. So get a piece of paper, or I guess just try to remember how many you got right. Here we go. Our first ever competitive installment of Dino 101 Trivia. I'm going to share my screen here because we're going to first start with this picture right here. We talked about this yesterday. This is a depiction of Egg Mountain. Let me bring up my poll. Egg Mountain Bear. Boom. Here we go. In what U.S. state were over 200 Maiasaura specimens? You're seeing some of them here. Maiasaura, good mother lizard. In what U.S. state were over 200 Maiasaura specimens found at Egg Mountain? Your options are Montana, Utah, Wyoming, or Colorado. In what U.S. state? Or in which? In which? Should it be which grammar?
Which?
In which, yeah.
Which? In which?
In which? In which U.S. state were over 200 Maiasaurus specimens found at a place now deemed Egg Mountain, actually by Jack Horner, the famous paleontologists. Most people are voting Montana. Utah and Colorado neck and neck. Wyoming is second right now. We have 50% of people voting for Montana, 15% for Utah, 21 Wyoming, 14% Colorado. Got a few more votes. We got to get that 90% voter turnout before I end the poll. We're at 85% of people have voted. Montana's still in the lead with 48%. Wyoming with 23%. Grace's favorite state in the union, Utah, with 16%. Colorado with 14%. Our poll is coming to a close. This is the last one. I'm going to end it here with 90% of people voting. Montana takes, at least in your opinions, the cake. And that is correct. Montana is the U.S. state in which over 200 Myosaurus specimens were found in Egg Mountain. Congrats if you put Montana. That is your first question. All right. Next poll. Let me bring up my second screen. Can you guys see this image?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
This terrifying image. Yes, we can see it.
This terrifying image is a depiction of the first American museum to ever mount a dinosaur skeleton. Which museum was it? Way back in a date oh, there we go, 1868. In 1868, this museum was the first ever in the United States to mount a dinosaur skeleton. It was a Hadrosaurus. You're looking at it right here. Was it the American Museum of Natural History, the Yale Peabody Museum, the National Museum of Natural History, the Smithsonian, or the Academy of Natural Sciences? Which was the first in the United States to ever? Actually, if this was that long ago, I should have done this whole thing in old-timey broadcaster news voice. Should I start now?
You still have 20 seconds.
Okay, I'll start over. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Which was the first American museum to mount a dinosaur skeleton, a Hadrosaurus, way back in 1858? Was it the American Museum of Natural History, currently with 30% of the vote? The Yale Peabody with 37% of the vote? The National Museum of Natural History with 9%, or Academy of Natural Sciences with 21% of the vote? Currently, Yale Peabody is in the lead, followed by AM&H. Close in third is the Academy of Natural Sciences. We have 88% of people voting. We need to hit 90% before, oh, there it is, 91%. We are ending the poll. I'm sharing the results. Ladies and gentlemen, you have voted that the Yale Peabody Museum was the first museum to mount a skeleton in the United States, but that is incorrect. The correct answer is D, the Academy of Natural Sciences in Philadelphia, the first museum to ever mount a dinosaur skeleton in the United States. Congrats to those who got that correct. I do lots of voices and birthday parties. Look me up on LinkedIn. I'm kidding. Well, you can look me up, but whatever. Anyway, that was our second one. Hopefully some of you guys, it looks like only 14 out of 65 of you got that right. Told you these are gonna get tougher. Next. Speaking of putting up new dinosaur type stuff, let me show you these. I don't want you guys to cheat. Don't put this in the chat, but I'm curious to know which London location unveiled the first dinosaur sculptures in the world? You're looking at their iguanodons, I guess, here. Which London location unveiled the first dinosaur sculptures in the world? Was it the Natural History Museum in London, a place called Crystal Palace, the Gargamel Institute, or the Zoological Society of London? Which was the first location in the world to ever mount dinosaur sculptures? This is way back in 18.
Oh, you guys are doing great. I'm very impressed.
Yep.
Wow.
Right now, Crystal Palace is in the lead with 33 votes, 61% of the vote. Zoological Society of London in second place at 24%. Natural History Museum with only 7 votes. 2 people have voted for the Gargamel Institute, which is named after the bad guy in Smurfs. So that is not the right answer. C is not the right answer. We have 91% of people voting. I will end the poll. You guys voted correctly. 62% of you said Crystal Palace, the Crystal Palace Park dinosaurs in London. That is the correct answer. Zoological Society of London, or the London Zoo, got second place with 24%, but that is incorrect. It's Crystal Palace in London way back in the day. Remember these dinos because we're going to come back to them a little bit later. That's actually a hint for Grace and Kristina.
God.
Remember, please stick around because they are going to fight to the death momentarily, and it's going to be great. All right, next. You guys, I've talked about these. We've seen these multiple times. Let me launch our poll here. Where everything disappeared. There we go. What is the colloquial or common name or nickname that almost all paleontologists now use for the Stegosaurus tail spike? You're looking at Stegosaurus tail spikes right there. Each of those spikes is about 1 meter long, about 3 feet long. Is it called A, Stabby McStabberson, B, a flail mace, C, an impaler, or D, thagomizer? Come on, votes for Stabby McStabberson. Come on. No one's voting for Stabby McStabberson?
No, we've got a few
have.
people.
Yeah, 2 votes for Stabby McStabberson. No one's voting for impaler. We have over 85% of the vote for thagomizer.
You guys are so smart, but
Yeah,
we got an impaler.
Yeah. A flail mace is an actual like medieval spiked weapon. So that's actually not the answer. And I can tell you now because 94% of you have voted Stabby McStabberson. Shouts to the 2 people that voted for Stabby McStabberson. 7 voted for flail mace, only 1 for impaler, which is technically what it does, but it is called a thagomizer because of a cartoon where a caveman named Thag got killed by one. Thagomizer. All right, let me share these results. There we go. You guys see, democracy works. This is democracy in action. I love it. That was, I believe, poll, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 more polls before we get into the great Kristina Grace battle of 2020.
So stressed.
I'm so stressed.
The screen. You guys, this is a picture of myself and also reigning Dino or Not a Dino champion Sarah McAnulty in the front, famed squid scientist. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a T-Rex behind us that doesn't have any integumentation, which are the soft parts that generally don't fossilize. In real life, way back 67 million years ago, did T-Rex have feathers? Option 1, absolutely, without a doubt, yes. 2, it's probable. 3, it's not probable. Or 4, absolutely not, without a doubt, no feathers.
Oh, you guys are so smart. I'm just really impressed with everyone
We've got
in this Zoom room.
Yeah, we got a lot of votes for it's probable. We have 9 votes for absolutely, without a doubt, T-Rex had feathers. Nobody has voted for, 1 vote for it's improbable and 1 vote for absolutely not. I'm going to give you guys a couple more seconds.
I like that you're probably catching on to our science speak here.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, Kristina, I'm going to end this poll. Can you?
Okay.
What do you mean by science speak here? Why do we choose this particular verbiage for these answers?
So if we were to say absolutely without a doubt, that would imply that we had been there and seen it ourselves, and that everybody has, and it's totally repeatable. It's probable means we have evidence that indicates that this must have been the case. To say that we prove something for sure is just not something that we do in science. We can just look at the best evidence.
Yeah, so I don't like to navigate in absolutes when we talk scientifically because all it takes is one simple little example to prove you completely wrong. So it's probable, most likely, based on the evidence we have thus far, it's probable, it's most likely that they did. Most of it, we have not found direct evidence in T-Rex of feathers, but we have found in numerous of its smaller, closely related cousins, and much like we put hair on Australopithecines and early proto-humans, even though we don't have evidence of their hair. Same thing with like Smilodon. You know, when you pull a Smilodon out of the La Brea tar pits, there's not fur on it, but we assume it's a big cat. Other cats had fur, that had fur as well. So it's probable that T-Rex had feathers, but I would never say absolutely, no doubt, this is what it will look like. All right, that was our 5th. I'm curious to know, did anyone get all of them right? Anyone get 5 out of 5?
Raise up those hands.
Is claiming 5 out of 5. Michael Partham. Michael Partham's come with the receipts. he's got his scorecard there. He's got all 5. Karasaurus, all 5. Martin, obviously.
Adela got all 5.
Well done, guys. You guys are crushing it.
T's got 4 going. Great job so far.
Nice.
Nicholas has got 4. All right, you guys are doing great.
Nice. Yeah, well done. But this is more of a subjective last poll question, but really probably the most important of all of them. Let me share my screen and turn on this poll. Kristina and Grace, you guys ready?
I'm so scared.
Here we go. Our last poll.
Why is this a poll?
Kristina and Grace are about to play a game they know nothing about. I have not told them anything. I have told them zero information.
Stressing.
Listen. I know their personalities, I know their background. So I have designed the following game with the idea of just having it be the most fun possible. Not necessarily like so one person can win or be the most informed. I think this will be the most entertaining game. So keeping that in mind, keeping in mind what you know about our co-hosts, who is going to win this battle of the co-hosts? Kristina, Grace, or really when this war is over and the dust settles, there are no winners, only regrets.
Oh my God.
Apparently everyone is at option 3.
Wow, what a punt, you guys.
Yeah, really? Okay, 84% of votes are in. I need to get up to 90% of votes before we can
20%, baby.
Kristina, you're distant third. This looks like when there's like a totalitarian regime that has like an election to make it seem like they're legit and they put other candidates on the ballot, because with 90% of votes in, 70% of you have voted for when the war is over and the dust settles, there are no winners, only regrets. Kristina, you slightly eked out Grace with 13 votes over 6. But really,
slightly, that's like double. She killed me. What do you mean slightly?
Slightly. Wow. Well, hopefully, Grace,
double.
Hopefully, Grace, you will fare better in this actual game. So, guys,
oh God.
Here we go. I know you guys are very nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. I hope friendships aren't strained too hard. Grace took off her overcoat. She's getting warmed up.
I'm like really nervous.
All right. So here is how this is going to work. This game involves 3 questions for each of you. So we're going to go back to back. Grace will go, I'll ask Grace first, then I'll ask Kristina, Grace, Kristina, Grace, Kristina, right? And so your goal, hopefully, is to get more correct than your co-competitor. But the rules for each of you are slightly different. And I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to ask you it, and you guys will figure out how this works as we go. There are some pictures to help us out. So Grace, also, by the way, everyone in the chat, please do not write in the chat. Don't give them hints, private messages, honor system here. Don't say anything.
I'll turn my chats off. My chats off.
Okay.
The sportsmanship of a Corythosaurus.
Thank you, Kristina. Thank you for reminding us that Corythosaurus, I'll show that just for a quick hot second. That is, again, our dino of the day based off of a Corinthian helmet. And as Kristina found out in her Wikipedia wormhole, sportsmanship was key for them. So I'm just saying this for you two. Kristina, Grace, yes? All right.
Yes.
Here we go. Grace, question 1 goes to you. Remember, you're going to get 3. We're going to go back to back. Grace, pronounce the name of this dinosaur. Take a moment, because if you need to say it quietly to yourself, because once you say it loud to everyone, that is your final answer.
Hyena.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It's Hey-you-ania, not Hey-ania. Hey-you-ania, very close. That's okay. You've missed the first one. Kristina, are you ready for yours?
Yes.
So Kristina, again, I'm trying to play to both of your abilities as well as what I think will be more comedic. So Grace, you had to pronounce that, but Kristina, you need to spell Hyleosaurus. This is the Hyleosaurus from Crystal Park Palace. How do you spell Hyleosaurus? This is the spelling bee part of the game. Hyleosaurus.
Hyleosaurus.
You have 5 seconds.
Hyleosaurus.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Hyleosaurus is Hylaeo.
You pronounced it Leo.
That's how it's pronounced.
But then you said Leo.
I am pronouncing it the way the internet has told me to pronounce it.
I'm just getting defensive. I like being right.
Honestly, I did think it was Hyleosaurus, but it's Hyleosaurus. Saurus. One of the 3 dinosaurs Sir Richard Owen, everyone's favorite paleontologist, that's not true, used to define dinosaurs way back in, I think, 1848. Iguanodon, Hyleosaurus, and Megalosaurus. Megalosaurus. All right. Well, you guys have both butchered round 1, but that's okay because there are 3 rounds. Grace, on to you. Same thing, Grace. I need you to pronounce the name of this dinosaur. How do you pronounce this dinosaur? Gonna need an answer.
like my jaw like is not working.
Need an answer, Grace.
Lealiosaurus.
Say it again.
Lealiosaurus.
So close, but no. So close. It's Lealiosaura. Lealiosaura.
Thank you for saying I was close, but I was not even close.
I think you were close the first time before you said it again, actually. This is Lealiosaura, an Australian dinosaur that is really tiny and very cute and actually found by a girl that was prospecting with her dad. I think she was like 12 years old and discovered this dino. It's named after her. So shouts to Australia. And shouts to all the tiny little paleontologists out there finding and naming brand new species. And also remember, Saura is the feminine, Saurus is the masculine. So this is definitely a lady dino. All right.
I thought this game was playing to our strengths. You definitely said that at the beginning of this.
I said unequivocally this. I wanted to play a game that I think would be most entertaining. Not
okay, but before you said that, you said playing to our strengths.
All right. So sorry. Quit stalling, Kristina.
Was
this is your second dinosaur. Kristina, I need you to spell Coolindodromeus. Coolindodromeus. This is Coolindodromeus. Coolindodromeus. You're just be happy I didn't make you say genus and species, which is Coolindodromeus zobacalicus.
So fun.
Yeah. Coolindodromeus. I'm gonna need an answer, Kristina.
Okay. KulindaDromeus.
Say that one more time.
KulindaDromeus.
Congratulations, you nailed it. Coolindodromeus. Well done. Okay, Chris, I'm glad someone got one right in this game. Coolindodromeus, crushing it. All right. You are now jumping into the lead. Grace, next. Grace, this should be easy for you because this is a dinosaur that is at the American Museum of Natural History that I talk about on tour. I give out a tiny toy dinosaur for the fossil hunt. Grace, please, for, very loud and articulate, at least for everyone, could you please pronounce this dinosaur? It's a type of ankylosaur. I don't know if that helps.
No, that doesn't help me.
Okay.
I know the end is phallus. Phallus. The end is phallus.
Apparently Lenosaurus knows it.
Of course she does. She's way better at dinosaurs than I am.
Say it to yourself. Say it under your breath to yourself first, and then loud and proud for all of us.
Euplocephalus.
Oh, I would have let the cephalus part go, but you added a UO. This is euplocephalus. Euplocephalus.
I was way off.
You were pretty close. Euplocephalus, not phallus.
Can you ask me to say some things in like French or some like art history terms? Or I feel like this is proving that I am the least intelligent person in this room. And
it's proving that I'm good at picking really hard to pronounce dinosaur names and making you say them in front of everyone for fun. This has nothing to do with your level of intelligence. But you did go 0 for 3. So.
Yeah, guys, I promise I'm very smart. Give me some French, give me some weird art history terms. I can do that for you.
Also, I just thought this was important, Grace, for you to practice the pronunciation. If you are corporate fundraising for your job at AMNH, you should be able to say the dinosaur names. That's all.
I usually just say, this is a dino.
That's good.
This is a really old dino.
Good.
This is a meat eater dino. Yeah, that's what corporations care about.
All right. So we're on to the third round. Kristina. Now, in the third round, points are worth twice as much unless I deem them negative points. But here we go. Your job, Kristina, is to spell this next dinosaur, which is, I'm going to preface this by saying, this dinosaur has the longest name of any dinosaur ever. Hit us with this dinosaur's name. How do we spell Micropachycephalosaurus?
Okay, I feel good about this. I'm writing it down.
Grace, would you like a chance to steal by trying to spell this one?
I don't have any pen and paper, so no. She's got it. She's good.
Micropachycephalosaurus.
Please go. Yeah.
Micropachycephalosaurus. Micropachycephalosaurus.
Kristina, you missed it. There is one letter in there you missed. Grace, you have a chance to steal. I hope you're paying attention. You're one letter off.
I literally have no pen and paper. I can't do it.
Micropachy.
Grace, this is your chance to steal. Micropachycephalosaurus.
Maybe you missed a letter, Dustin.
Wait, did you write down your spelling, Kristina? Say it again.
M.
No. What?
Wait, I have a guess.
Said?
I have a guess. Ready?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to what Kristina said, but M-I-C-R-O. Wait, say it again.
Micropachycephalosaurus.
Okay. M-I-C-R-O-P-A-C-H-Y. Cephalosaurus.
That is correct. Kristina, I believe
Cephalo? Oh my God, it is cephalo.
Yeah, it's cephalo. You said cephala, which means you guys, listen, this ended the way it should have ended. You have tied. You have both won the game. Congratulations. Ties are just as good as winning here. You guys crushed it. Grace, Kristina, thank you for playing. I like that game a lot. Okay, it is now 12:47. I'm just curious to hear some feedback and questions and comments from the Peanut Gallery with respect to all of the games we played today. Kristina, Grace, do we have questions or comments before we go to our Paleo Art Gallery?
Hold on, I need to open my chat again. Hold on.
And I didn't, so I'm in a terrible mood.
Also a reminder, everyone.
Mad at myself.
I want to remind everyone also, this is the last week that we're going to do this straight. We might take a break and then pick it back up. But at this point, Friday will be day 50 of Dino 101. Literally, we've been doing this 50 days in a row. If you want to support this endeavor for our last week, you can hit me up on Venmo. It's Dustin-Growick. On PayPal, dgrowick@gmail.com. But we have a bunch of really fun, not only special guests, but activities and using your input and you guys for this last week. We're going to have a graduation ceremony on Friday. So this week is going to be great. So I'm excited to see you here every day at noon. Grace and Kristina, what questions or comments we got?
Yeah, so Sharon has a quiz for you, Dustin. She would like you to spell your middle name.
Michael.
Was that right, Sharon? Yes, good job. So she just asked me. So everyone, this is the last week. We played some great games today. If you haven't we're still gonna do Dino, Not a Dino, I think every day. So, or maybe not the last day, but if you guys want to play and you haven't yet, let us know. Okay. The other thing we're gonna try to do this week is, you guys have been so wonderful, always messaging Kristina and me and Dustin, things you want to know, things we didn't cover. So today and the rest of the week, if you want to send us anything in the chat of a question, a topic, something that we didn't get to that you want us to spend 2 to 5 minutes on later this week, we are going to do kind of a grab bag of Zoom.
It's like a mailbag, AMA.
Right. So if you guys have things we haven't covered, whether it's dino, science, birds, reptiles, museum stuff, just let us know, and we're going to try to do that later this week.
Cool.
I have a request from Stephanie who says, more accents from Dustin, please.
Okay, I do.
We might regret that.
Yeah. Although we did have a conversation, Kristina and Grace and I were talking last night, and it's shocking that we haven't done entire like day as a character, like where you just do the whole thing as if you're like an old prospect or something. But there's time. We got 4 more days.
Well, my dream is to do an entire episode and as Dustin. And
I'll play you. I'll play you.
Gaslight everyone and be like, I guess Dustin changed his face. That's how well I want to do it. Yeah, we get a lot of requests for accents, and then people are excited about games and want to see more games.
More games?
Yeah.
Okay. So normally we do Dino, well, we do Dino or Not a Dino every day, but I think this week, yeah, we'll try to do both Dino or Not a Dino and one other game. Did you guys like the polls where you are the trivia quiz polls?
Thumbs up. Yeah, I think we should do some more trivia. You guys have learned so much and clearly have retained a lot of the information. So maybe we'll do some more trivia of the last. And this is a great opportunity, you know, go to the YouTube page, review the old episodes, get ready for final quizzes.
Yeah, we have finals, Friday or finals. We got a finals.
So, you know, you guys have time, go back, watch those now after today, 46 episodes, and you can get a review.
All right, so the last thing I want to say before we hit our drawings is you're right. Yeah, Friday's going to be great. We're going to have a graduation ceremony. We're going to go through our glossary of terms, including, of course, neck meat. And yeah, we'll have some quizzes. It's going to be a fun time. But for now, I'm excited to see your Corythosauruses, Corythosauri. Kristina, do you have yours? The one that started?
I don't have mine today.
Okay.
No, that's okay.
I'll bring them next time.
Let's start with our 2 Scav Hunt competitors. Ooh, I like the green coloration on Natty's. Looks good. Looks good. I like the 4 peg legs. It's like the legs of a table into it. Ooh, somehow, Dinosaur, your red one looks like one of those AT-ATs from Star Wars. You know what I'm talking about? Like the big, tall. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Okay.
Cool book also. That looks great.
Jada, Carl, the Corythosaurus with, I don't know who Josh Peck is, but that's
Who's
okay.
Josh Peck?
I'm sorry. There's only so much media one can consume.
Josh Peck was in the show Drake and Josh, and in that show he always goes, "Hug me, brother." So that's what I did, because I ran out of ideas of who to draw.
Oh.
Cool.
Gosh, I know exactly who that is. Yes.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Drake and Josh.
I like Megan's. It's like reaching out to give you a high five. Another interesting thing about Corythosaurus, like many hadrosaurs, infants we don't know exactly how much infants were walking on 2 legs versus adults walking on 4 and vice versa. We'll come back to that. Catherine. Yeah, on the medal stand, number 1.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Punching above its weight, much like Australia in the Olympics. That's a compliment. You guys, for the size of your country, the population, you guys win like 10 times more medals than you should for the size of your population. You guys are a very athletic country. Congrats to that. I'm glad your wildfires are somewhat under control at this point. Ashley. Ooh, that's cute. I like the red iteration.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh, even got the frogfish in there. Love it. Love it.
Awesome.
Let's look at Inez's here. Looking good. Corythosaurus. I like the jaunty hands there. Wow. Love the stripes. You're really good at making them like slightly zebra-like, and I'm into it. So Margot apparently has put some, oh, wow. You got the sash. We got the
gorgeous.
crown. That's good. I like that. Cindy taking home the gold. Let's look at Richard's here. Well, I like the subtle shading and the variation, the colors. We have the picture on the bottom for scale. Corey knows what's up with respect to scale. I like that one a lot. Provinoraptor, a lot going on with the tail here. Grace, how do you feel about this tail?
It's pretty sassy. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. Don't hate it. Other things I don't hate include Haley and this drawing. Team champion. Oh, look!
Oh my God! Look, it's me and Kristina. We look so nice.
Oh.
I love that.
Thanks.
Really cute. I like that a lot.
Champions.
T, of course, bring in the very colorful gallery. I like this one.
T, we need you to take after Friday. We need a photo of like the entire gallery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks great. We got a few. Rachel Humphrey with the late entry. Number 1, Corey.
Wow.
I love how happy this one looks too.
course he's happy. He's number one.
Number one, duh. Judith, I just want to take the pages you make and just turn them all into one. It's like a dinosaur dictionary. It's great. It's basically like the book I made called Dinosaur A to Z. Look it up. It's published by DK Books. That is great.
And Dino, or Dustin self-promotes, is a bingo square, everyone.
Yeah, but we're not doing the bingo today.
Oh.
In your mind.
People that we
check
need
it off
a photo.
in your mind.
Agus, at some point, probably Friday, once you have all these up, we're going to need a good photo, like high quality photo of your wall and your gallery, because it is amazing. This is a good Crithosaurus. I like that one. We got a couple more. Here's Tony's. Let's look at Tony's Crithosaurus. Cassie. I like that name.
I love it. She's real nice looking.
She's wading. It's just a summer day. She's just enough to her knees. Cassie.
Yeah.
It's nice. I also love the name Bryn, just in general. So Bryn, shouts to you for having a cool name and having a great Cornelius.
Yeah, shouts to your mom for giving you a great name.
Yep. Let's go to Nick here, Mr. Nicholas Stag. Wow. I like that you're using giant. You're the opposite of Agus. He's putting these on Post-it notes. You're like, I'm going big. Like, it's a good looking head. I like the sun rising over the mountains. Maybe that's Egg Mountain in the background. We don't know. Let's go to Yasmin. Nice, Chris. I like the stripes in the back. It looks a little tiger S. I'm into that.
This Dino's name is Chris.
Yeah, it's good.
Capture your vibe. Nice.
Christina, look at this.
Corey. Yeah, a lot of Corys. This is beautiful.
He's holding the Corinthian helmet. We got the Roman pillar. I like that context clues into it.
Yes. Very
like
Corinthian.
Subtle colors, which is the opposite of this one. Very showy. Oh, yeah, soccer. I'm a soccer
Soccer,
player.
yes. And it's playing with Dustin. It's playing soccer with Dustin. I love that.
Again, pandering will get you everywhere. Lillian. Ooh, this one's cute.
Look at those shoes. Tap shoes?
Tap shoes. Sometimes
I don't know why, but I love it.
That's great.
Why not? Why not tap shoes?
Reminder, send these to @ofthedailyDino on Instagram. We still have that running. And tag us too so we can see them. It's been awesome to have a compilation online of all of your beautiful paleo art. Yeah. Oh, there's Corey.
All right. I think that's about the end of our paleo art gallery. You guys, every day, these are great. I like that we're giving them like little themes and you guys are iterating on the themes in a beautiful fashion. So that is about it for today. You guys, tomorrow, oh boy, tomorrow, I try to keep my personal life relatively personal. I don't like to talk about like my personal relationships, but you've been asking. So I think tomorrow it's important that we talk about something that I've been seeing for quite a long time. Tomorrow is dedicated 1000% to the greatest T-Rex of all time, Sue. So we are going to talk about T-Rexes in general. We're going to talk about Sue the T-Rex, who many of you know via Twitter that I have a very loving yet sometimes contentious relationship with. Maybe I have fielded some direct questions and comments from the dinosaur themselves, straight from the Field Museum. And by maybe, I mean, yes, that's absolutely happened. So tomorrow, we're going to focus completely on the biggest, most complete T-Rex ever found, Sue the T-Rex from the Field Museum, who's also a Leo like me, by the way. That's a whole nother story. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us and playing so many games today. Thank you, Kristina and Grace, for being good sports in our co-host game. Shouts to Natty and Dinosaur Rex. Shouts to all of you guys for hanging out and playing. For now, I don't care if you're trying to find that last missing Scrabble tile at the bottom of your bag of board games, or you're trying to rack your brain to pronounce any dinosaur I give you, or spell it for that matter. Never stop thinking. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. This is our last week of Dino 101. I'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, single tier. But suck that back up in your eye. This is all happy. I love you guys. Peace out. Have a great Monday. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.